While the radical left is increasing their attacks against Senator Tim Scott, amid speculation he is on President Trump's VP shortlist. And here's what the lovely ladies of that hard-hitting news show, The View, had to say about the senator on Friday. Take a look.
Just to speak for African-American voters, if anyone thinks that Tim Scott is such... Okay? The audience is cracking up. If anyone thinks that Tim Scott is going to bring over a bunch of black men, they really need to just get with it, because Tim Scott is the only African-American senator in the Republican Party for a reason.
And this past weekend, Donald Trump hosted the Republican National Committee spring meeting at Mar-a-Lago. He was joined on stage by some of his potential running mates, including Senator Tim Scott, who joins us now. Senator, great to have you back. A lot, obviously, to talk about. Let's look at the events in the courtroom in New York City, the ongoing protests tonight, Biden's never-ending pressure to surrender in the war on terror, reports of him now withholding military aid and support to Israel as a means of controlling their defense of their country against radical terrorism. Reaction to all of it?
It's absolutely disgusting to watch the president of the United States turn his back away from our greatest ally in the Middle East. There's no question Congress passed a $26 billion aid package to help Israel decimate and eliminate Hamas. The fastest way, Sean, to the end of this war is to give Israel the resources to finish it. Thank God for the coalition government in Israel that's going forward in Rafah to finish Hamas so that they can clean the slate, and get back to functioning in the Middle East without the fear, without the terror of Hamas coming across the borders again. Number one. Number two, President Biden, find a spine and a backbone. Stand for our allies. Be loyal to our allies and be lethal to our collective adversaries. Number three, the women of The View. My goodness gracious. Let me just be plain and simple. Without the black vote, there is no Democrat Party. And since I was elected in 2010 to Congress, before that, no black Republicans, Sean. Since then, we've had 7. But there's better news. President Trump's policies has led to a surge of black Republicans from the city level to the county level to the state level and in Congress. But it's even more important than that. We're seeing black city council members. We're seeing black assembly members all across this nation. There is a wave of black elected officials who happen to be Republicans, but the black vote is following 40% of black men. It's doubling the number of black women looking at our party. Why? Because we were better off under President Trump, and we need 4 more years. And I will tell you, it's the end of the Democrat Party as we know it today, Sean. That's good news for the future, and that's good news for America.
We have less than a minute. It seems the two groups the left is just hell-bent on attacking, and in this woke world think they can get away with attacking, and that is African-American conservatives, and they will not stop their radical base from attacking the Jewish people, the people of Israel, and the most repulsive anti-Semitism we've seen in our lifetime.
Bottom line is simply this, Sean. You've said dead, you hit the nail dead on the head. There is no place for Jewish people in the Democrat Party if you do not want to be associated with a party of hate. There's no place for good Americans, for patriots, for African Americans, Hispanics. There's no place in the Democrat Party if you want to stand against anti-Semitism and stand for the American way, to stand for fairness and justice. You must join the GOP. We are the party of Lincoln, the party of Reagan, the party of Trump. We are the party of freedom.
All right. Senator Tim Scott, thank you. And it's sad that you have to live through that. I know you're tough. I know you can handle it, but it's wrong.